Hey, what's up everyone? This is a guide to finding the Eternal Ice in Expedition 33. After a story event at Minoko Station in the game's second act, the expedition can come across a Grandis vendor. Many of the items the vendor has for sale are unavailable and will unlock if you complete the Grandis' request for returning with Eternal Ice. The Eternal Ice can be found inside of the Frozen Hearts dungeon. On the world map, this can be reached by heading east from Minoko Station. There are 3 exits out of Minoko Station. From the Grandis vendor, this is the path to the exit that leads to the Frozen Hearts dungeon. Before you head right into Frozen Hearts, I should mention that this is actually a fairly high level area. You may have a challenging time with the area's battles if you attempt to explore it early in Act 2. There are several locations that are worth exploring in this dungeon, but the Eternal Ice can be found at the top of the mountain and requires defeating the dungeon's boss to obtain it. The path to reaching the mountain's peak may not be obvious, so here's the full path to the top. When you see the red glow of the cave to the left, you can head up in that direction. Keep making your way along this edge of the area, then look for another small cave to the left. Head inside and take the rope upwards. There will be a rest point in this next area. We'll head around the molten rocks in the center and then continue our ascent. This archway leads into the last area of the dungeon where we'll need to grapple our way up a series of platforms that are formed by train cars. At the top is where we'll find the Gargant, the dungeon's boss and the keeper of the Eternal Ice. As for dealing with the Gargant, here are a few pointers. The Gargant performs a series of physical attacks that aren't too difficult to read and with a little practice can be parried. Just like other enemies in this dungeon, the Gargant will switch between fire and ice elemental affinities after receiving damage for whichever element it is currently weak to. I kept Luna in my party so I could exploit the changing weaknesses with her fire and ice spells. Worth mentioning is that even though the Gargant will absorb damage from whichever element it currently has aligned with, passive burn stacks will not heal it even when it is aligned with fire, so don't hesitate to apply burn stacks if it aligns with your tactics. The main attack I had the most trouble with was the Gargant's freeze attack. This is one single attack that will freeze a character in place, preventing them from acting, dodging, or parrying until they take damage. The Gargant follows up the freeze attack with a powerful yell attack, which, for me at least, would result in the frozen character always being eliminated. You can dodge the freeze attack, so with a little practice the timing can be figured out, but missing that dodge has repercussions. Another way to help mitigate the freeze attack is to apply shields to your characters. With 2 shields, the character can avoid damage from both the freeze and yell attacks, so you could consider keeping a character in the party that can apply shields if you're having trouble dodging that freeze attack. After defeating the Gargant, you will automatically receive the Eternal Ice. With that task completed, you can quickly exit the dungeon by taking the second exit directly behind where the Gargant was located. Now that you have the Eternal Ice, you can return to the Grandis vendor in Minoko Station. You'll now be able to purchase his previously locked items, which will include new Pictos and weapons. Thanks for watching this video, and take care.